reception. I hope you're having a really lovely day. You have done so well with all the home learning that you've been doing. You've been working so hard, and we're very excited that we're going to share a lovely story with you today. Now, this story is really lovely, and it is called In My Heart. So, because I'm going to be reading a story with you today, I've got my cozy blanket, so I'm all snuggly, and I've got my cozy cushions to keep me nice and comfy. So get yourself lovely and comfortable and in a place where you feel really cozy and comfy, and we'll read this story together. So you go and get yourself somewhere really comfy to sit, and we can share this story. Okay, so the story is called In My Heart, and it's a book all about feelings. So we're going to have a little think about how we're feeling while we read the book. So listen carefully because there's some questions that I'm going to ask you as we go through the story. But sit back and enjoy. My heart is full of feelings, big feelings and small feelings, loud feelings and quiet feelings, quick feelings and slow feelings. My heart is like a house with all these feelings living inside. So, what I want you to do now that we've read that page is just have a little think about how are you feeling today? How are you feeling? How have you been feeling today? Now, I am feeling happy. I'm feeling happy today because I've had a really lovely day. I've enjoyed the work that I've been doing today. I've enjoyed sending things to you guys to do, and I'm feeling happy. Now, if I was to think about how happy I'm feeling, now, if I was thinking from number 1 up to number 10, number 1 would be, oh, not feeling very happy at all. Number 10, I am extremely happy. Now, I would say that today, while I'm reading this story to you guys, I would say that I'm feeling, oh, now we've just started the story, I'm feeling quite nice and cozy. So I'd say I'm feeling number 9. So I'm feeling really, really happy while I'm reading this story at the moment, sitting all cozy. So, how are you feeling? And from number 1 up to number 10, where would you put yourself on that line, do you think, with how you're feeling today? Okay, and let's have a look. Let's read on. Sometimes my heart feels like a big yellow star, shiny and bright. I smile from ear to ear and twirl around so fast. I feel as if I could take off into the sky. This is when my heart is happy. Now, just reading that page has made me feel even more happy. So, what have you done today that's made you feel happy? I went for a walk earlier and I walked up past my house and I walked up. We've got a river near our house and I had a look at the river and I saw some birds and I saw some ducks and it made me feel really happy to see the birds having such a lovely, happy time. So that made me smile today and that made me feel happy. It was also really nice to go out and get some fresh air. So that made me feel happy today. So, what have you done today or yesterday or this week that has made you feel happy? What do you think? What is it that you've done that's made you happy? Okay. Now, while we're on this page, just have a little look at the words that are on this page and have a think. Is there a word on that page that makes you feel happy? Which word on the page makes you feel happy? It could be yellow star. Maybe you love stars. Maybe it might be the word shiny or the word bright. I like the word that makes me feel happy on this page is twirl because I love to twirl. I think it's really fun and it makes you really happy to twirl around. So, what word on that page makes you feel happy? Okay. Other times, my heart feels strong. I stand up tall as if I can touch the clouds. New people and places don't frighten me. I can do it. Watch me go. This is when my heart is brave. Now, but you'll have to be brave sometimes. You're all really brave. I see you at school doing such brave things all the time. So I'm sure there's lots of things that you do that make your heart feel brave. Okay, let's have a look on the next page. When I get really angry, my heart feels as if it's going to explode. Don't come near me. My heart is yelling hot and loud. This is when my heart is mad. And this is sometimes how we do all feel, and we just have to think carefully about what we do when we feel like this. Maybe we talk to somebody, someone might give us a big cuddle, or we might get somebody to help us so that we can stop feeling like this. Our friends help to stop us feeling angry as well, don't they? And so do our mummies and our daddies and our people at home that are looking after us. So there's lots of things that we can do to stop ourselves from feeling angry, but we do sometimes feel angry. But other times, my heart is cool. I bob along gently like a balloon on a string. My heart feels lazy and slow, as quiet as snowfall. This is when my heart is calm. So what I'd like you to do now is have a think about when your heart feels calm. Where do you go? Maybe there's somewhere in your house that makes you feel calm. When I'm sitting here in my cozy room with my comfy cushions, it makes me feel nice and calm. So I'm feeling really calm at the moment. Now, another place in my house that makes me feel calm is when I'm relaxing in my bedroom and I've got all the things around me that I love. That makes me feel calm. Now, when I'm going out and about, I love going to the beach because I love to swim in the sea. Now, being on the beach and listening to the waves and just seeing the birds flying around, that makes me feel calm as well. Particularly at the beginning of the day or the end of the day, when the sun is rising or setting across the water, that makes me feel calm too. So that's a place that I like to go to that isn't in my house that makes me feel calm. So have a little think about where it is that you like to go that makes you feel calm. Somewhere in your house and somewhere when you're not at home. Maybe it's a place that you can't go to at the moment, but what you can do, because I can't get to the beach at the moment, it's a bit too far. But what I can do is I can close my eyes and I can imagine that I'm there. And I can think about the waves rolling in. And I can see the sun setting across the sea. And I can feel calm because that's the place where I like to go to feel calm. But I can imagine that I'm there when I've got my eyes closed. Okay, let's see what's going to happen next in our story. On harder days, mean words hurt my feelings, and my heart feels hurt too. It's fragile and delicate, but it can be healed with extra kisses. This is when my heart is broken. So sometimes we can feel sad, sometimes we feel sad at school, but we can do things and people around us can help us to make us feel better again. Remember at school when we were filling up each other's buckets to make us feel happy? So that's what we can do. So if we're having a bit of a harder day, we can be filling up people's buckets to make them feel happy again. So maybe what you can do at home over the weekends and over half term, you can think about all the things that you can do at home to fill someone's bucket and make them feel happy. Okay. And what you can do to make yourself feel happy too. I find that if I'm filling up someone else's bucket, it fills up my bucket too, because by making someone else happy, it makes me happy. So that's a nice thing to think about doing. But we do all have harder days, and we can think about what we do on those harder days to make ourselves feel happy again. Some days my heart feels as heavy as an elephant. There's a dark cloud over my head, and tears fall like rain. This is when my heart is sad. So this is another feeling that we have. Sometimes we can feel sad. And again, we can think about what we do to make ourselves feel happy again. So having a lovely big cuddle with someone at home, that makes us feel happy. And that can stop us feeling sad, can't it? Sometimes if you hurt yourself, it can make you feel sad, but there's always someone nearby that can help to make you feel happy again. So you just have to make sure that if you're feeling sad, you let somebody know, and then they can help you to feel happy again. But my heart doesn't stay sad. Like springtime after winter, the sun comes out again. My heart grows tall like a plant reaching toward the sky. This is when my heart is hopeful. So that's lovely because we can all feel hopeful and happy again. Eek! When I see something scary, my heart beats fast. I feel cold, as if a chilly breeze has crawled up my neck, and I run away as fast as I can. This is when my heart is afraid. So we can sometimes feel afraid, can't we? But we've got people around us that can help us to not feel afraid. So it's important that we share when we're feeling afraid so that we can have people help us to not feel afraid. When it's time for a bit of fun, my heart feels full of giggles and wiggles, abracadabra. I hop around like a bouncy bunny. This is when my heart is silly. Now, we all love to be silly, and it's really good for us because it makes us feel so happy to be silly and giggly. So I want you to think about what makes your heart feel silly. What is it that makes you laugh? Think about something that you've done today that's made you laugh. Maybe somebody did something funny at home. Maybe one of your pets did something funny at home that you found funny, that made you giggle. So have a think about what it is that makes your heart feel silly. Okay. Sometimes I hide my heart away when no one can see, like my own small treasure. I don't want anyone to look at me. Safe on my swing, I can watch the world from up above. This is when my heart is shy. My heart can feel so many feelings, and yours can too. Today, my heart is proud. How does your heart feel? So, how does your heart feel today? Now, myself and all the reception teachers are feeling incredibly proud today because we have had so many weeks together where we have been practicing and doing our learning at home. And we are so proud because you have all worked so hard from home with your mums and dads and the people that have been helping you. And we are really proud of everything that you've done. So hopefully next week you can have a wonderful, relaxing week for half term and you can enjoy all the other things that make you happy. So next week, have a little think. What are you going to do that's going to make you feel happy? And have a think about that number thing we talked about at the beginning, where how you're feeling from number 1 up to number 10. And I want you to think of something that you've done over half term that's made you feel number 10. I'm feeling number 10 now because not only am I feeling so happy that I've been able to sit so cozy and share this lovely story with you, but I'm so proud of all the things that you've been doing and all the work that you've been sharing with us. So well done to all of you and well done for working so hard this half term. And we cannot wait to see you all back at school soon when we'll be able to carry on with even more of our fantastic learning. So I hope you've enjoyed this story today and I hope you have a lovely rest of day, a great weekend and a really fun half term where you do lots of things that make you feel happy. Now remember all the feelings that we've talked about today because we do have lots of different feelings, but just remember what you need to do if you're having some of those other feelings. Okay, the people at home that can give you big cuddles and you can give them big cuddles too so that they feel happy. So thank you for listening so well to the story and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.